Welcome. Gonna recap another episode. We're gonna be doing these. Tori and I really thought it would be cool to kind of just interact more, and this is a way for us to get feedback from you guys, comment, and I think that the challenge should be bigger than what it is, and I think that we can make it bigger by competing harder and giving better information. So here we go.
Oh man, so now that we know Jordan and me are kind of getting thrown into elimination, we're basically assassins for the UK team. They have absolutely no care in the world for us. They don't respect us as players. They're just using us to take out the UK players or the US players, whoever they want.
Big episode. I go into elimination. The most ironic happening of the game happens when TJ tells us that this challenge is going to be a purge, and the slowest swimming couple, right, team of two will be going home, straight home, skip elimination, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
Jordan's in this elimination, and immediately I see it's a tug of war, and my stomach is in my ass. I'm like, he's got one hand, he's going up against Josh, who maybe has 50 pounds on him.
I think that the universe is serving karma right up, because Joss played Polly's game the entire time, and Joss got rid of two of his best females in order to save Kaylee, because she was a number for him, right? And that meant safety, but that didn't mean quality performance, and it ultimately cost Joss. And in my opinion, he should have been grabbing her and helping her swim. Josh was doing it in the heat with him, so he should have been able to look over there. But, this is why I say it takes a little bit of luck. You could get anything can happen on any day. You can get any type of challenge, and it might be your strength, and you might get paired up with the wrong person. And, unfortunately for Joss, that happened.
And I'm like, this is going to be tough. And just watching Jordan perform in this was seriously the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. And everybody to this day, when we see Jordan, who has seen this episode, has said this is the most incredible elimination anybody has ever watched, because the finesse it took to handle that rope, to handle Josh with one hand, tied around his leg like a rodeo, bait Josh. He knew exactly what he was doing, and not only was it incredible, it took an hour and a half.
No surprise, I'm going into elimination. With a scapegoat, they've been very honest with us by now that it's going to be us going in. So I'm ready, and I've got a pretty good idea that it's going to be Josh, just because him and Polly were butting heads so hard the whole time, right? So let's go tug of war. And this is not a good look for me, because I'm sorry to use it, but I don't have all my tools for a tug of war, right? And Josh is a big dude, and he's an athletic dude. Regardless of how many challenges he's done, Josh played high school football. Josh played sports at high levels, and you can't take away that he's 6'3", 6'4", 230, 35 pounds. That's physics. And this was a hell of a challenge. He was a hell of a competitor. I mean, we were at that thing for over an hour and a half. And I think just ingenuity. He almost had that first one. 5 feet left on my rope, and luckily I can get him off. So I don't really know. I honestly, I don't know how to speak about this challenge, because in my head the whole time it was just in the moment. So in the moment, there wasn't a game plan. I just knew that I had to get him off, because I'm probably not going to take the rope from this guy. And yeah, again, guys, it takes a little luck for these things, and I think it was the right night. I think I felt right on the right night against the right person, and after taking that home, I knew this is the last guy's elimination, and now the USA has to run against me, and this is what we wanted, a runoff.
So it was another one of those eliminations that was completely drawn out, And Jordan literally walked away from it 3-0. Josh didn't even get a point on Jordan. It was, I mean, you can't make that shit up. And I think for me, like, there was moments when I thought Jordan was going down, but like he was kind of just like wobbling on one foot, tricking Josh, like baiting Josh to take him. And like that's when you realize that you're playing against a serious threat. When this person is so clear-minded in the middle of a competition that they can strategize on the dime like that, just like that. Like they're like, I can come up with a completely new strategy and I can take you out of your game. That's when you know that you're playing against a lethal opponent, and nobody can ever take that away from Jordan.
Are we rolling? Are you rolling?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a camera guy.
We did say it, but, you know.
I'm just gonna see. I mean, this is how true this, guys. It's truly off the cuff around here.